I think one of the strangest part of adulthood is realizing that nobody really knows what they are doing. When you are younger, you imagine adults as people who understand life, people with certainty, people with direction, people who somehow figure it all out. But as you get older, you begin noticing something uncomfortable. Most people improvise. Most people are improvising. They're trying to survive emotionally while appearing stable externally. And sometimes even the people who look the most confident are carrying the most invisible exhaustion. Because modern life is heavy in a very quiet way, not always physically, mentally, emotionally, existentially. There is a constant pressure to keep moving, to keep improving yourself, to keep earning, to keep planning, to keep pretending you're motivated all the time. And after a while, something inside becomes tired. Not dramatic burnout, just a deep inner fatigue. The kind where even small things start feeling emotionally expensive. Replying to messages, thinking about the future, making decisions, trying to stay optimistic. And maybe the hardest part is that this exhaustion is difficult to explain to anyone. Because from the outside, you still look functional. You still walk around normally. You still speak normally. You still sit in places like this, watching birds, hearing wind. But internally, your mind feels overcrowded. Too many thoughts, too many expectations, too many pressure to become something. And eventually you start asking yourself questions you never asked before. What if I don't actually want the life everyone is chasing? Not because you are lazy, not because you gave up, but because somewhere inside you started realizing that endless striving does not automatically create peace. Sometimes it only creates more striving. And this realization can feel isolating because society understands ambition very well, but it does not always understand stillness. If you slow down too much, people become uncomfortable. They think something must be wrong. But maybe some people are not meant to spend their whole lives running. Maybe some people are trying to reconnect with something quieter, something more human, something that existed before constant pressure and comparison. And maybe that is why moments like this matter. Sitting quietly, watching the world without trying to conquer it. For a few minutes, you are no longer a project that needs improvement. You are just a person existing, breathing, listening, being here, and honestly, that can feel strangely healing. Not because all of your problems disappear, but because for a moment you stop carrying the psychological weight of becoming someone else. You simply let yourself exist as you are, tired maybe, uncertain maybe, still figuring life out maybe, but real. And sometimes real is more peaceful than perfect.